The moon has been our constant companion for billions of years, lighting up the night sky, inspiring myths and influencing the very fabric of life on Earth. But beyond its familiar glow, our celestial neighbor holds secrets that few truly understand. From shaping our planet's destiny to possibly holding the key to humanity's survival beyond Earth, the moon is far more than just a barren rock floating in space. Here are 10 mind-blowing facts about the moon that will change the way you see it forever. First, the moon's gravitational pull does more than just control Earth's tides. It actively shapes our planet's stability. Without the moon, our world would be in chaos. Right now, Earth tilts at an angle of about 23.5 degrees, creating the seasons we experience throughout the year. But if the moon weren't there, that tilt could fluctuate wildly over time, leading to extreme climate changes that could turn deserts into ice fields and tropical forests into frozen wastelands. In short, without the moon's steadying presence, life as we know it might not even exist. But the moon's influence extends beyond Earth. It has been a crucial tool in space exploration. Spacecraft have used the moon's gravity to slingshot themselves deeper into the cosmos, a technique known as a gravity assist. Missions like Apollo, Voyager, and even modern-day lunar landers have all depended on this effect to conserve fuel and navigate more efficiently. The moon is essentially a natural launch pad, helping humanity reach farther than ever before. Now, here's something that might surprise you. The moon isn't entirely airless. It has an incredibly thin atmosphere called an exosphere, made up of helium, sodium, and potassium. While this layer is nothing like the thick, protective atmosphere of Earth, it still interacts with solar radiation and cosmic forces in ways that scientists are still trying to understand. This faint, ghost-like atmosphere raises intriguing questions about how airless worlds might still experience subtle changes over time. If you've ever looked at the moon through a telescope, you've probably noticed that its surface is covered in craters. What you're seeing is the history of billions of years of violent collisions. Unlike Earth, which constantly reshapes itself through weathering and tectonic activity, the moon has no atmosphere to shield it from incoming space debris, and no geological processes to erase the scars of past impacts. Some of these craters are massive. Tycho crater, for example, spans over 85 kilometers across. This means that when we look at the moon, we are staring directly into a time capsule of the solar system's chaotic past. And the secrets don't stop at the surface. Scientists have discovered vast networks of lava tubes beneath the moon's crust. These tunnels, formed by ancient volcanic activity, are large enough to house entire cities. But why does this matter? Because these natural caverns could be the perfect shelter for future lunar colonies. Inside, astronauts would be protected from deadly radiation, micrometeorites, and the extreme temperature swings that plague the moon's surface. Some of these lava tubes might even contain deposits of ice, a potential water source that could sustain human life. If humans are going to live on the moon, these underground tunnels could be the key. But how did the moon even come to exist? The most widely accepted theory is the giant impact hypothesis. Billions of years ago, a Mars-sized object called Theia crashed into Earth, sending a massive amount of debris into space. Over time, this debris clumped together, eventually forming the moon. The evidence for this theory is in the moon's composition. It closely matches Earth's mantle, meaning they likely came from the same source. This event didn't just give us the moon. It might have played a crucial role in making Earth a habitable planet by stabilizing its climate. The moon's impact on human civilization has been just as profound as its impact on Earth itself. Ancient cultures used the moon to track time, marking the passage of months and even predicting the best times for planting and harvesting crops. But beyond its practical uses, the moon has inspired countless myths, legends, and artistic masterpieces. From the werewolf stories of old to the space race that defined the 20th century, the moon has captured human imagination for thousands of years, and that fascination continues today. But the moon isn't just a relic of history. It could be the key to our future in space. Scientists have discovered frozen water in permanently shadowed craters at the lunar poles. This discovery is a game changer. Water is one of the most valuable resources in space because it can be used for drinking, oxygen production, and even rocket fuel. If we can harness this resource, the Moon could become a refueling station for future missions to Mars and beyond. Imagine a future where astronauts launch from Earth, stop at a lunar base to restock supplies, and then continue their journey deeper into space. This is no longer just science fiction. Plans are already in motion to make it a reality. And speaking of the future, we are on the brink of a new era of lunar exploration. NASA's Artemis program, along with missions from China, Russia, and private companies like SpaceX, aims to return humans to the Moon and establish a permanent presence there. Unlike the Apollo missions, which were brief visits, these new efforts will focus on staying for the long haul, building lunar bases, conducting scientific research, and even testing technologies that will one day take us to Mars. The Moon is no longer just a destination. It is the first step in humanity's journey to becoming a multi-planetary species. The Moon has always been there, orbiting silently above us, but as we uncover its secrets, we realize it is far more than just a glowing light in the night sky. It is a guardian of Earth, a witness to the solar system's history, and a gateway to our future among the stars. With every new discovery, the Moon proves that it still has mysteries waiting to be unlocked. The question is, what will we find next?